Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Warrior Ice Arena in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of tonight's high school varsity girls hockey game between the visiting Braintree High Womps and the hosting Brookline High Warriors. Tonight is Brookline's annual Hockey Fights Cancer Game. And so proceeds will be donated to the American Cancer Society. You can donate from online by donating to the Friends of BHS Girls Hockey Booster Club. You can find that information down in the description section down below. Sorry for a slightly late start here. We were waiting for a youth practice to finish, and then the start kind of snuck up on me, and so I'm starting a little later than I would have liked, but we're about ready to get this one going. Pre-game ceremonies are going to take over in a moment, so soon I'm going to switch over to my camera mic so we can capture that just a little better, because we're going to get some special stuff here today for the Hockey Fights Cancer Game. So just a moment here. I'm not alone on my broadcast today. I am joined by Brookline High freshman Sam Lowenstein. You know, we'll have a chance to both of us talk a little bit after the pregame ceremonies, but this is going to be a fun one. But first, the Brookline co-captains Etta Reed, Izzy Pice, and Sujin Koo have some words to say.
Hockey fans, please welcome to the center ice, actually to the ice, over by the
Marcus Best.
announcement station, the Warrior captain, senior number 17, Izzy Pice, senior number 21, Ed Reed, and senior number 18, Sujin Koo.
We want to thank you all for coming to support our Hockey Fights Cancer Game.
Today's game is dedicated to the Charbonneau family.
Today, Charbonneau family, we skate for you.
Hockey fans, welcome to the Warrior Ice Arena for this MIAA Bay State Conference Girls Hockey Fights Cancer matchup between the visiting Braintree Womps and your hometown Brookline Warriors. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and the respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon an MIAA school or security official. And now the starting lineups for the visiting Braintree Womps, coached by Kevin Rocha. On defense, a junior captain number 3, Bridget Walsh. And on defense, a freshman number 14, Maeve Burke. And forward, a junior captain number 8, Cassidy Gibbons. And forward, a junior captain number 10, Catherine Freeman. And forward, a sophomore number 20, Callie Daly. And the goalie for the Womps tonight is 8th grader number 30, Sienna Cadigan. And now, starting lineups for your hometown, Brookline. On defense, a freshman number 10, Katie On defense, a sophomore number 21, number 20, Caitlin Wilson. And left wing, a sophomore number 9, Salina Chardon. And center receiver captain number 17, Izzy Pice. And right wing, junior number 15, Clara And sending that for the Warriors tonight is senior number 1, Our great nation has persevered with the leadership and sacrifice of men and women who have served or are currently serving our armed forces. We invite veterans and current military personnel to stand. We thank you for your service. We now invite all to stand with your attention, center ice raptors as we salute our flag with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, those were our pregame ceremonies. Some nice words from the Brookline co-captains, Etta Reed, Soo-Jin Koo, and Izzy Pice. And then starting lineups and our national anthem. Brookline playing this game in honor of the Charbonneau family. And of course, also in honor of all families struggling in the battle against cancer. Alongside Sam Lowenstein, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan here at the Warrior Ice Arena for the annual Hockey Fights Cancer game between Brookline and Braintree. And Sam, this should be a great game.
This should be a great game, Jesse, definitely. I think this is a game that Brookline could most likely win. They're 7-5 going into this one. Braintree 2-8-1. Brookline's still going to have to push as Braintree, they started out 0-6, then they went 2-0. They're 0-2-1 since, so they've had really a rocky season. It's an opportunity for Roars to pick up a win here.
All right, we'll see how these teams handle that as the starters coming out onto the ice. For Braintree, starting in net, an 8th grader, Sienna Cadigan. Brookline, on the other end of the spectrum, age-wise, a senior, Aurora Charbonneau, in net. 15 minutes on the clock for the first of 3 periods, and we are underway. Face-off goes to the near side boards, tracked down by Clara Thibault, who dumps it into the Braintree end. Around the back, it's wrapped around the boards by number 3, Bridget Walsh. Braintree gets it out to the neutral zone off the near side boards, corralled by number 20, Callie Daly. Dumps it down to the back boards, but gets pinned there as the puck is recovered by Etta Reed. Reed sends it off the boards, misses her target, taken back by the Womps. The shot blocked, though, there by Izzy Pice. And a takeaway there, wrapped around the boards by, I believe, number 23, Gigi Hawkins. Now sent out to the neutral zone, taken by Thibault again. Thibault pass across, weaving across the blue line, and it's taken away by Braintree. Strong advance there from Selena Charbonneau, but just couldn't get around that last defender as Braintree dumps it in. Around the back, it's taken by the Warriors. Pass skipping up, and it's knocked back by number 24, Amelia Shukas. Around to the corner it goes. Brookline trying to clear, blocked again by number 13, Amelia Aveni. Up against the boards, they're scrumming for that puck. Knocked loose. Battling for it. It's knocked all the way back to the Brookline end. Going to be chased down by number 16, Emily McDonough. Long pass up to the far side boards, disrupted by Soo-Jin Koo. Koo around the corner, couldn't stay with the puck. It's wrapped around by Braintree. Blocked along the boards by Katie O'Connor, but now taken back by the Womps. Pass blocked by Koo. Koo tries to get a pass through, intercepted. Pass was intended for Mari Cessity. Braintree clears it out to the neutral zone. Dumped back in by O'Connor, but taken back by the Womps. Skating with it now is Aveni. Aveni dumps it in as Braintree commits to a full change. Taken around the back by Brookline. Outlet pass. Disrupted along the boards. A long insert by Walsh, turned aside by Charbonneau. Along the boards, an interception by Brookline. Lost the puck, recovered along the back line, and a pass gets up to number 2, Emma Lurie. Lurie gets walled around the blue line, but gets it out to the neutral zone. Caroline Hughes was fighting with it, knocked away. Recovered by Caitlin Wilson, sends it off the boards. Battling through the neutral zone for it. Again, Wilson recovers, gets past a couple defenders, sends one deflected. Caroline Hughes trying to push it, gets it across the blue line, but it's knocked back by Braintree. Jordan Gifford keeps it in the attack end for Brookline as it goes around the back. Now Jenna Capadona passing it up for Braintree. It's blocked but corralled by the Womps once again. No score in the first few minutes as it's taken by Casey McCarthy. Slid across, pass up. Disrupted at the blue line by Izzy Pice, but knocked back to the neutral zone. Almost forced through, but the Brookline defense stands tall. Tebow pass, finds Charbonneau. Charbonneau's shot blocked by Capadona. Along the boards, Pice staying with it. Pice slides it across, looking for McCarthy, but disrupted. And pushing forward with it is number 20, Callie Daly, but lost her footing. Pice sends it off the boards, corralled by Cassidy Gibbons. Pass to the middle, finds Daly, shot saved by Charbonneau, recovers her own rebound, but the pass to the slot missed. Too much traffic. Selena Charbonneau skating with it after the nice save by her older sister. Pushes it across the blue line, but gets walled. Brookline caught in a line change. Advancing with it was number 10, Catherine Freeman, but good chase down stop there. As now Pice skating with it. Brookline was in the midst of a forward line change. Now they'll complete it as Pice dumps it in. Koo giving chase. Off the boards, Braintree trying to clear it out, and they will not. Off the skates of Shayna Chin. Mari Cessity pushing with it now. Sends pass back to Chin. Chin looking around. Passes back. Gigi Hawkins, the long insert, deflects out to the corner. Chin giving chase, corrals it. Chin passing it back to Etta Reed. Reed down to the corner, back to Chin. Chin back to Reed again. Reed, a long insert, blocked by the Braintree defense. Corralled in the neutral zone by Hawkins, sent off the boards by Chin into the attack end, but it's corralled by number 19, Jocelyn Reen. Sent through the neutral zone by Reen, now recovered. Approaching was number 29, Nina Minchello. Brookline does get it out to the neutral zone. They're battling for it, and it's ultimately corralled by the Womps by Walsh. Walsh skating with it across the blue line, charging in. Shot is blocked by the Brookline defense as it bounces into the corner. The attempted clear was blocked. That shot blocked, and now another shot saved by Charbonneau off the stick of number 7, Emma Caliaco, and for the first time in a little over 5 minutes, we have a stoppage.
Well, for those first 5 minutes, Braintree were able to work their way through open holes on both sides. Brookline had much more success going through the middle, Claire Tebow being a big part of that.
Off the face-off, it goes behind the net, wrapped around by Brookline. Walsh blocks it at the blue line, long insert, kicked down by the Brookline defense and cleared out to the neutral zone. I think that was Caitlin Wilson. It's recovered by Walsh. Walsh weaving around into the neutral zone. Long pass up, finds a target. Gains the blue line. Pass blocked by Wilson. Chased down again by number 17, Stella Chukas. Attempted pass blocked, now recovered by Caroline Hughes, taking it the other way. Hughes gains the blue. Shot blocked, and she skates off as Brookline commits to a line change. Walsh wraps it around the boards, blocked by Wilson. Wilson dumps it in, just misses the pass intended for number 4, Isabella Zhang. Along the boards, they battle for it. A long pass across from Katie O'Connor, missed everybody. Taken back by the Womps. Dumped in now, wide of the net by Chukas. Brookline skating with it as Braintree commits to a change. Pass goes up the line, finds Pice, but Pice has her pocket picked there by Aveni. Amelia Aveni pass, just barely misses Daly. Gifford couldn't corral it. Daly tries to jam it in the corner there, and Aurora Charbonneau parking it there. And that's going to be a dead puck. Face off in the Brookline end once again.
Well, there, Jesse, the puck kind of just hung around there for a second. A dangerous chance for Braintree there to get the one up on the Brookline Warriors, as yet again Braintree able to get their way in through the sides, that time with a wraparound.
Daly slides a pass back to Aveni. Aveni across. That did not go across the blue line. Kept in the attack end by number 16, Emily McDonough. Brookline working on the clear. Deflects to the middle. Jordan Gifford tries an outlet pass. Blocked and sent back to the backboard. Serafina Ritzenthaler wraps it around. Corralled by McDonough. Long shot saved by Charbonneau. Rebound corralled by Gifford, sent around the boards. Brookline trying to skate through the neutral area, but that pass intercepted by McDonough. McDonough sends it off the boards. Gifford knocks it back. Charbonneau trying to skate through with it. Charbonneau trying to push it forward across the blue line, and now skates off as Brookline commits to a line change. Battle near the blue line, corralled by Chin. Chin skates back to get some space, tries to advance, but the puck's knocked away by number 7, Emma Kaliako. Now Brookline trying to advance. Sujin Koo couldn't get around Kaliako, knocked back. Hawkins sends a long pass up to Cessity. Cessity lost it, but Chin gets it across the blue line, sends it off the boards for Cessity. Cessity around the corner, skating around the back, blocked by McDonough. Now Braintree skating out with it into the neutral zone. This is number 19, Jocelyn Reen. Reen's pass intercepted by Chin. Now Chin taking it the other way. Chin through the neutral zone, dumps it in as Brookline makes a forward line change. Around the back, corralled by Walsh. Walsh skating around, gets tripped, but it doesn't look like there was a call. I think they must have decided that she lost her balance more than she was tripped, as Brookline dumps it in. Disrupted, taken back. This is Caroline Hughes. Pass back Wilson. Wilson insert, redirected right to the net, but it's saved by Cadigan. What a nice redirect by Emma Lurie, but just couldn't get past the netminder. Braintree blocks another insert. Now taking it the other way is Chukas. Chukas advanced, turned aside easily by Charbonneau. Hawkins sends it off the boards nicely to herself. Pass up. Another pass for Hughes. Hughes tries to dump it in, barely gets across the blue line as Brookline commits to a change. Now Chukas clumsily sends it off the boards, but does find a teammate, as gaining the blue line there is number 11, Riley Donnelly. It's now covered up by Charbonneau. 6.5 to go here in the first.
Well, as this period's progressed, Brookline have taken more long shots from both the right and the left side. And as we saw, Jesse, one of them almost redirecting its way in. The Warriors just taking any possible chances they can get, as most of the time they haven't been operating really aggressively enough.
Now Brookline trying to turn on some aggression here. This is Charbonneau. Charbonneau lost her footing going into the boards, but manages to pass it around the corner. Tebow sends it back. Mrs. O'Connor gets to Pice. Pice from the blue line. Long shot goes over the bar. Tebow chasing it down around the back. Deflects over to Charbonneau. Charbonneau, pass. Pice, shot blocked. Big defensive play by the Womps there. The pass back disrupted. Now battling up against the boards. Braintree muscles it out to the neutral zone, taken back by Pice. Pushes it off the boards, trying to push it forward, gets it across the blue line, skips past the defense. Chased down now by McDonough. McDonough spins away from the forecheck there. Couple passes, gets through to the neutral zone to Freeman. Freeman trying to stay with it. Freeman dumps it in. Off the back of the net, it's going to be corralled by Wilson, sent around for Tebow. Tebow trying to push it along the boards, but battled. Now an advance, a shot blocked there by the Brookline defense. I think it was Pice who blocked Kaliako on that play. Long pass out to the neutral zone, but knocked back by Braintree. Corralled now by O'Connor. O'Connor dumps it in as Brookline commits to another change. Sent back out by Braintree, deflected into the Brookline end, so no icing. Chased down by Rosie Zucker. And now, again, they're trying to jam it in on a limited angle, but Charbonneau says no. Goes back to Walsh. Shot blocked out to the neutral zone. Nice block by the skates of Cessity. And Cessity with a nice poke check there to disrupt the defense, but ultimately number 14, Maeve Byrne, does send it around the corner. Brookline keeping it in the attack end, though. Wrapped back around Gifford. Gifford sends it across, finds Chin. Chin weaving around one, but a poke check takes it away. Kaliako racing with it. Kaliako breakaway shot saved by Charbonneau. Aurora Charbonneau being challenged in this period, but so far standing up to this challenge. No score yet in the first.
Well, there Kaliako just shot it right at Aurora Charbonneau, and Brookline caught a huge break there. They had no people back on defense, really avoided a bad one.
Face off, won by Braintree. Pass back to the blue line, slid across. McDonough, long insert, covered up by Charbonneau again.
Well, Brookline's been relying more on those long shots than Braintree has. The Warriors haven't been able to get their way into the offensive zone quite as efficiently.
Off the face-off, it's knocked back to Charbonneau, and Charbonneau is just going to lay on it on her back, but it's squirted out and just barely cleared out by Isabella Zhang. That got dangerous, but now Caroline Hughes forces it across the blue line and down to the Braintree end, recovered by McDonough. McDonough's pass misses everybody. Knocked back by Brookline, taken by Hughes now. Hughes tries to dump it in, but it's blocked by number 25, Kathleen Joyce. Battling through, it gets knocked back. Braintree staying with it. Gaining the blue line now, but losing their footing in traffic as it's recovered by Etta Reed. Reed's pass just got away from her target there, but Reed recovers it again. Pass up to Emma Lurie once again, but again, trapped up against the boards, not a lot of space to move. Scrumming for the ball, for the puck, it's sent wide of the net. Ricochets around the back, battling up against the boards, knocked towards the middle, and forcing through a shot from Kaylee Graziano, redirected wide of the net. Now Aveni slides it across, long insert, almost redirected, but it goes high as Charbonneau wasn't ready for that redirect, and now lost by Aveni into the neutral zone as she slides it across as Braintree commits to a full change. Charbonneau stops that solo advance there as Brookline not able to take advantage of Braintree's big line change there. Braintree keeping it in the attack end still against Brookline. Battling against the boards. Pass blocked by Charbonneau, attempted by Daly. Daly still battling with it along the back, still trying to muscle her way through. Almost found a teammate open in the slot, but could not in the chaos. Now another redirect. Daly was there, but it's taken instead by Charbonneau. Selena Charbonneau clears it out for Brookline, but Braintree trying to bring it right back in. Cassidy Gibbons got it across the blue line, but Brookline clears it right back out. Walsh skating with it now. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the period. Walsh sends it forward for Daly. Daly skating with it almost around the defense, but a nice poke check by Katie O'Connor stops the advance. Pice pins her to the boards, and O'Connor takes it, passes out to Tebow. Tebow racing through the neutral zone, across the blue line, long shot, glove saved by Cadigan.
Well, a strong shot there from Clara Tebow, almost getting it into the top right corner, but a great save. But going back to that play with Aurora Charbonneau slipping a little bit, Brookline catching a huge break yet again on that one as they were able to get it out.
Face off, won by Brookline. O'Connor across to Wilson, long shot blocked. Oh, but a backhand chance saved by Cadigan. That puck bounced right to the stick of Soo Jin Koo, but her point-blank backhander was covered up again by the 8th grade netminder, Sienna Cadigan.
Well, it almost seemed like Soo Jin Koo, she just reacted so quickly she couldn't really turn on it fully enough to get a good shot on it.
Now Chin sending one around the corner, around the back. Koo has it. Koo looking, pass blocked, has sent to the middle. Braintree clears it out again. O'Connor sends it off the boards. Sent back out to the neutral zone. Kaliako is trying to advance with it, but instead it's knocked back by Chin. Slides all the way down to Cadigan, but getting there first was one of the defenders. Off the boards, blocked to the blue line by Wilson, but recovered by Kaliako. Kaliako skating with it, lost it off the back of a skate, and it's corralled by Cessity. Cessity trying to take it the other way. Pass across to Koo, who tried to redirect it, but couldn't get enough force on it. Cleared away by McDonough. Hughes sends it off the boards. 1 minute left in the period. Jordan Gifford chases down that puck, sends it off the boards for Casey McCarthy. Trying to push it across the blue line, but no, it does get through. Caroline Hughes skating with it, but gets surrounded by defenders quickly. Knocked back, Gifford with it. Long shot, save, rebound chance, score! Clara Thibault puts Brookline on the board first. Brilliant play, started with some great moves by Caroline Hughes. Puck went back to Jordan Gifford, and then off the rebound, Clara Thibault in perfect position for that putback shot.
Well, as you just said, right place, right time for Clara Thibault. A near wide open chance for Brookline. Sujin Koo had a good one, but that one even better.
Clara Thibault with the game's first goal, assisted by Jordan Gifford, and I believe the secondary assist goes to Caroline Hughes. It's a matter of whether or not Selena Charbonneau touched it, as the PA announcer confirms it for Thibault. And they do confirm the assist for Gifford. Like I said, the secondary assist, I'm going to double check the film later tonight, but I think the secondary assist goes to Caroline Hughes for her nice battle to get that across the blue line. Walsh skating with it. Shot through traffic, but stopped. Bounced off of somebody. I'm not even sure who. Just 12 seconds left in the period as Brookline trying to clear it out. Thibault skating up with it again. I don't know if she'll have enough chance for a shot, as she's just going to dump that one in across center ice, so not icing, but the last seconds are going to tick away here in the first period. And Brookline with a last-minute goal in the first period by Clara Thibault, assisted by Jordan Gifford and Caroline Hughes, take the lead despite a big shot advantage for Braintree throughout that period.
Well, Jesse, both of these teams have had chances during the first period. Not many, but Brookline have just been able to better take advantage of them. They've also created more chances taking those long shots than Braintree have when they've been in tough positions. And then Clara Thibault just hitting it home off the deflection, perfect positioning. And that's what Braintree has lacked. They've been unable to take advantage. There was that one play where Selena Charbonneau slipped. Braintree couldn't take advantage. Brookline got their goal, and that's the reason why they're up.
All right, as we go into this first intermission, I remind you that this is the annual Hockey Fights Cancer Night for Brookline High Girls Hockey. If you look in the description section of this video down below, you will find a link to the official Venmo account of the Friends of BHS Girls Hockey Booster Club. If you send them money with the payment caption saying Hockey Fights Cancer, they will know that that money is meant to be donated to the Hockey Fights Cancer Initiative working with the American Cancer Society. You know, it's an issue that really speaks for itself, but truly, honestly, I think now more than ever, you know, we've seen some scary headlines the past couple of months about potential cuts to funding for cancer research, especially for childhood cancer research. This stuff is so important. This research makes such an impact. Anyone who's been alive long enough knows just how big a difference this research has made in the life expectancy of those who end up with a cancer diagnosis. The death rate of cancer in the United States has decreased every year this century. And that is a result of these big research efforts. This is a huge cause. Can't overstate this. Make these donations. They're super important. Find that link in the description down below. But for now, here at Warrior Ice Arena, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan alongside Sam Lowenstein. Brookline leading Braintree 1-0. We're going to take a break and mute the mic for this first intermission, but we'll be back with the second period. Stay tuned. Hello again, everybody. Back on the mic, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan alongside Sam Lowenstein here at Warrior Ice Arena in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you the second period of this high school varsity girls hockey contest between the visiting Braintree High Womps and the hosting Brookline High Warriors here in Brookline's annual Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Brookline with a 1-0 lead off a last-minute goal at the end of the first period, scored by Clara Thibault, assisted by Jordan Gifford and Caroline Hughes. And Sam, we talked about it a little in the break. Caroline Hughes' ability to push that puck across the blue line in that scoring play was a big difference maker, especially in a period where Braintree was winning a lot of those one-on-one puck battles and really muscling it through against Brookline.
I think between the two offensive zones, that's going to be the part of the ice that's going to matter the most for Brookline. The likes of Clara Thibault, Caroline Hughes, and Mari Cessity, they're the people that are going to have to come up huge in this period for the Warriors. That's going to be the case because Brookline's going to have to get more open opportunities. We saw with Thibault hitting the second chance in wide open space. I believe that the Warriors, they're going to do really well this period. They got more momentum at the end of the first, and here we go.
Here we go indeed. The faceoff won by Izzy Pice sends it back to Gigi Hawkins, whose pass was missed. But Etta Reed tracks it down along the back, sends it off the boards, but it's blocked by the advance of, I believe, Cassidy Gibbons. Sent back around for Clara Thibault. Pinned up against the boards. Knocked around, recovered by Braintree. Long shot goes over the bar and off the back glass. Braintree pinning it to the boards. Izzy Pice lost her footing but gets back up and pushes it out to the neutral zone. Pushed forward by Clara Thibault. And it's going to be parked by Sienna Cadigan to prevent a potential breakaway chance for Thibault and Charbonneau there.
One thing is Sienna Cadigan, she has been really sitting on the puck much more, allowing faceoffs in the offensive zone for Brookline far more than Aurora Charbonneau is. She's tried to push it away more often.
Wrapped around the boards by Braintree, and they're trying to clear it out. Nice block at the blue line by the Brookline defense. Mari Cessity battling with it. Loses the battle as Braintree takes it away. Clears it out to the Brookline end. Yes, icing. I thought that Caitlin Wilson deflected it, but apparently she let that one go past. Smart play there.
Well, yes, the first icing we've seen the entire game, believe it or not, between these two teams. But as we talked about, Brookline with more of the offensive momentum, Braintree being forced to dump it deep.
Face off won by Braintree. Sent around the boards by Jenna Capadona. Ricochets back to the blue line. Caitlin Wilson, long shot is blocked by the Braintree defense and cleared out to the neutral zone. Chased down by Wilson. Slides it across. Sent forward, just misses Cessity on the pass there. Attempted clearing pass, blocked by a couple players there. Coming out long, a shot inserted. Oh my, that went just wide of the net. Katie O'Connor blocks it along the boards again as Cessity wraps it around the back. Chasing after it, Soo Jin Koo in the corner, but she's outnumbered as Braintree muscles it back. Wilson, another insert, blocked aside by Capadona. Now recovered off the boards by Jocelyn Reen. Reen skating out to the neutral zone. Looking for an opening as it's deflected over the benches, and it'll be another dead puck. And we got a note in the live chat that I neglected to mention earlier from Kathy Slade saying, "Hello from Iowa, go Brookline." Thank you so much for tuning in today, Kathy. I hope you enjoy the game. Center ice face-off, pushed forward by Caroline Hughes, but knocked back by Braintree. Racing up with it, Riley Donnelly sends it around the corner, but knocked back by the Brookline defense. Donnelly staying on the fight. Jordan Gifford knocks it back, but it goes right back to Amelia Aveni. Long shot saved by Charbonneau, dangling in front of the net. Brookline clears it out, and Caitlin Schlager pushes it back to the neutral zone. Recovered now by Emily McDonough. McDonough, long pass, finds Kayla Graziano. Graziano muscles it through a couple defenders, but ultimately gets walled off. Skating with it now is Hughes. Hughes couldn't quite get across the blue line, stopped by Aveni. Aveni dumps it into the Brookline end. Chased down by Serafina Ritzenthaler. Gets pass up to Emma Lurie, who gets pinned up against the boards. Ritzenthaler barely deflects it as Caitlin Schlager trying to battle with it, deflects, and ultimately slides across the blue line to Aveni. Aveni was trying to kick it to herself, gets knocked up in the air by Hughes, now recovered by number 20, Callie Daly. Shot goes wide of the net. Up against the boards, that's Gibbons. Insert blocked by the Brookline defense. Long pass misses its target, taken in the neutral zone by number 14, Maeve Byrne. Pass across, and it's dumped into the Brookline end. Taken from around the back, I believe, by Gifford. Gifford, backhand pass intercepted. Pass just barely blocked by Lurie, attempted by Freeman. Clear out, almost had by Pice as it got past a defender, but it is corralled instead by Byrne. Byrne's long pass blocked by Ritzenthaler, dumps it into the Braintree end, and she was behind half ice, so that's going to be icing.
Well, Brookline's just struggled to get it out of their own end here in the beginning of the second period. We talked about the importance of the play at center ice. Braintree's really dominated that position.
All right, we got a face-off coming in the Brookline end. A note in the live chat from Joanna Fricky saying, hello, Jesse and Sam from Las Vegas. The Brookline girls hockey team is looking nice and strong today. Their first goal felt almost comforting on a cold and cloudy day here in the desert. Thank you so much, Joanna. Hope you continue to enjoy this game. Braintree tried to take across the blue line again, but Etta Reed disrupted. Now racing up with it, attacking. Shot saved by Cadigan off the shot from Izzy Pice. Skating her way through that one. But no score through the first 4 minutes of the second period.
Well, a good shot there from Pice. Almost got it through the legs of Cadigan as she had to lunge down to go get it.
10:54 on the clock here in the second, as you can see on the scoreboard cam in the bottom left corner of your screen. Puck knocked around the back. Cessity sends it back to that left side corner. Koo sends a pass across, and oh, just barely stopped by Cadigan off a nice pass from Koo to Cessity, and Cessity's redirect stopped at point blank range.
Well, Cessity almost came out of nowhere right in front of goal, nearly putting it in, but she's just unable to turn on it a little bit too quickly, and that's what's happened with a lot of these chances for Brookline. They've been so close to the net that they haven't been able to turn on the puck.
I mean, let's not take credit away from Cadigan for making a couple of nice close-range saves on those quick turnaround shots. That pass just misses Koo. Cleared out to the neutral zone, I believe, so Brookline has to retreat behind the blue line. Coming out with it was Kathleen Joyce, but now it's pinned near the blue line, and it went over and back, and so that'll be offsides against Brookline, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off.
Well, the only goal that Cadigan gave up, that one from Tebow, Cadigan had to commit to her left. She's done great, really, in all the situations she has faced, where that one has a fluke.
McDonough tries to pass up, it's knocked back, but now McDonough dumps it into the Brookline end. Around the back, taken by Zucker. Zucker sends it around, kicked a couple different ways. Zucker again tries an outlet pass, gets to Cessity. Cessity over to Chin, got away from her, knocked back by Braintree. Now pushed back, skating with it. Now for Brookline is Jordan Gifford, gets across the blue line, and now Suchin Koo takes over the fight. Up against the boards, scrumming for it, and Aveni pushes it through the neutral zone. Aveni across the blue line, surveying her options, long shot wide of the net. Off the back, ricochet, chased down by Joyce, but wrestled away briefly, now knocked back towards the corner. Joyce battling Zucker for it. Now a pass goes through to the slot, but nobody there for the Womps. Gifford tries to clear, blocked by Aveni. Aveni, long insert, misses everybody. Taken out by Gibbons. Gibbons pass to the slot, misses just barely as it deflects now to the corner. Chasing it down now is Isabella Zhang. but it's taken back by the Womps. Long shot saved by Aurora Charbonneau. Now around the corner, Brookline gets it out to the neutral zone. Knocked back, but Caroline Hughes recovers. Pass off the mark, but it's going to be chased down by Gifford. Gifford tries to send along the boards, blocked again by the Womps. Pass through, right in front, just barely walled by the Brookline defense. And now Brookline desperately has to clear it out and commit an icing.
Brookline's had to stay compact in defense. It's really worked out for them, though, in this second period, as even though Braintree's had the puck for the most part in the offensive zone, far more they push back on Brookline, but the Warriors still haven't given up a goal, and they haven't given up a lot of quality shots either.
Face off in the Brookline end. Knocked back and forth, gets up to Tebow. Tebow racing 2-on-2 with Charbonneau on her left. Tebow gains the blue. Tebow weaving into the corner. No options, but now she passes back for Pice. Pice barely gets a shot off, but not enough. Now Braintree trying to clear. It's corralled by Pice. Backhand pass finds Tebow. Tebow's shot blocked there by Capadona. Sent around the back. Charbonneau chased it down. Charbonneau pass back. Now dumped back in by, I think, Gigi Hawkins is on the other side, excuse me. Cleared out to the neutral zone now. Pass across, this is Gigi Hawkins with it. Pass up to Tebow, deflects a couple which ways, across the blue line. And Walsh takes it around the back. Weaves around a couple Brookline attackers there into the neutral zone. The Womps skating through that neutral area, weaving around, still approaching. Shot saved by Charbonneau. A huge advance. Again, it was Emma Caliaco who had a big advance in the first period, but now Brookline taking it the other way. Pice trying to battle through. Shot goes wide of the net. Might have been turned aside by Cadigan. Rebound chased down by Charbonneau. Charbonneau pass back. Gigi Hawkins inserts. Redirects to Charbonneau, coming around the back, looking, pass towards the middle, deflected away, intended for Cessity. Now deflects back to Charbonneau again. Charbonneau gets hit into the boards. And it's sent back. Etta Reed tries an insert, deflects towards the near side boards. Brookline staying with it as Gigi Hawkins dumps it back in. Capadona tries to clear, stopped by Charbonneau again. Charbonneau pass, Chin, weaving around, Chin's shot blocked. Chin almost weaved away through all that traffic. Now it's going to be cleared out, and it's going to be chased down by Reed. Reed coming around the back, off the boards, out of reach for Cessity. Taken back by the Womps, skating in with it is Walsh. Walsh, offsides.
Won that chance for Brookline. A wide open opportunity, but it looked like the inserted pass almost was a product of a little bit of hesitation, meaning that Chin couldn't get a good shot on it, or a proper shot on it to get it in.
Another note in the live chat from Kristen Ryan, watching from North Carolina, and so proud of our niece, Clara Tebow. Go Brookline. Thank you so much for your comment, Kristen. Hope you enjoy the rest of this game. And indeed, that goal from Clara Tebow, the only score on the board so far here in the second period with 6:25 on the period clock. Neutral zone face-off, corralled now by Donnelly. Donnelly heading down to the corner with it. Now pinned up against the boards, still scrumming for it. Puck squirts out to Soo Jin Koo. Koo, pass up to Cessity. Cessity trying to battle up with it, but it's knocked back. And forth and back and dumped in by Donnelly. Around the back, Wilson's hit, deflected up in the air, taken in the corner by Braintree, pass back, insert, intercepted by Chin. Chin, pass up, knocked back by McDonough. Around the back, corralled by Braintree, pass back, found Joyce, but it was blocked. And now Brookline racing with it the other way. Soo Jin Koo, she's got speed, charging in. Koo's shot is saved by Cadigan. Koo staying with the puck, wrapping it around the back. McDonough giving chase, sending it around the back, taken now by Izzy Pice. Pice weaves around a defender, approaching shot goes high. Pice taps it back, sent forward again for Pice. Deflected to the middle, and nobody could corral it as Braintree takes it the other way. Graziano gets it across the blue line, muscles through a defender, long shot saved by Aurora Charbonneau. Off the boards now, Brookline trying to skate with it, Selena Charbonneau. Looking around, sends one across, finds Thibault, finds Jordan Gifford. Gifford approaching, pass, oh! Charbonneau couldn't get the shot, she was tangled up with the defender. Pice recovers, pass intercepted by Braintree. The Brookline fans wanted a penalty on that one. They did not get it. And now Walsh taking it end to end. Walsh around the back, tangled up with Gifford. Couldn't get a proper pass off. This game getting more physical here in the second period as that shot was blocked. Now skating with it is Pice. Pice dumps it in. Off the back of the net, corralled, I believe, by Walsh as Brookline commits to a full change. Pass up, finds its target. Skating with it now is Freeman. Freeman around a defender. Freeman charging in. Shot just missed. Might have been turned aside by Charbonneau. Now Shayna Chin bringing it the other way. Chin weaves around. Chin approaching. Pass. Shot score! Soo Jin Koo makes it a 2-goal game for Brookline off a beautiful assist from Shayna Chin.
Well, perfect timing, Jesse, from Shayna Chin to Sujin Koo, finding her way open, cutting down the right side. Nothing that the Braintree defense could do about it as they get way behind, and that's been Braintree's problem. When they've had defensive lapses, they have been really rough, and Brookline has been able to get these wide open chances. They scored one off an open chance in the first period, and then really a similar story here.
McDonough tried to advance herself but got blocked. And the PA announcer confirms Koo from Chin, and now Brookline racing up for another one. Thibault saved by Cadigan. The clear gets past everybody. I'm not sure if that'll be icing. It will. Boy, Thibault almost had her second goal of the game off that neutral zone. I'm not sure if it was a takeaway or a pass, but she found herself free skating there, but walled off by Sienna Cadigan.
And Brookline, these last couple minutes, really ever since that goal, the Warriors have just been absolutely dominant, and you got to think that icing just of a way of really getting a mental reset.
Another goal! Clara Thibault does get her second. Boy, we got to stay on our toes here, Sam. You barely finished your commentary before that goal was scored. Brilliant play there. Assists to Izzy Pice and Caitlin Wilson as Wilson had the inserting shot. Pice actually chopped it down, which then caused it to ricochet back to Thibault, who gets her second putback goal of the night.
And Clara Thibault, we've talked about it so much in this game, Jesse. Right place, right time. And also, you predicted Brookline would show more explosiveness in the second period. What would you think? 2 goals back-to-back.
3-0, the Brookline lead now as it's sent off the boards by Mari Cessity, knocked back but corralled by Chin. Brookline really finding their rhythm here in the mid stages of the second period. As now this one is dumped in by Graziano. And now a pass goes back, long insert from Aveni, gets blocked. Now recovered by Chin. Chin sends it off the boards, finds Koo. Koo gets around Aveni, chasing down the puck herself. After the self-pass, lost her footing around the back of the net, and it gets knocked over to the corner. Cessity going to chase that one down, slide it back to Gifford at the blue line. Gifford slides it across to O'Connor, forward, shot redirected wide of the net. Gifford giving chase, but it's knocked away from her. Braintree trying to move it along the boards, taken back by Gifford, sent it off the far side, but it's taken now by Braintree. Long pass to the neutral zone, taken back by Gifford again. Knocked back by Braintree, taken now by Hughes. Hughes weaves around across the blue line. Hughes, long shot saved by Cadigan.
That's a strong shot from Caroline Hughes, finding her way wide open, and and it really seems that Brookline has upped their offensive tempo in the latter part of this second period. That's been the big difference. Braintree just haven't been able to keep up on defense.
This face-off ultimately corralled by Braintree. Out to the neutral zone. Dumped in by Walsh. Walsh moves it along the back into the corner. Now battling along the boards for it. Knocked back to the neutral zone. Walsh dumps it in, slightly deflected, but bounces all the way to the back end. McCarthy sends it around. Deflected, deflected again, and now Caroline Hughes off to the races, charging in, long shot saved by Cadigan. And Hughes might have been better served with a pass to Caitlin Schlager on her left, but I don't think she saw her.
And also, we talked about this earlier, Brookline has now been winning the offensive possessions in center ice. They've been able to get open chances on the side, similar almost how Braintree got their offense going in the first period, although Brookline has been able to finish their opportunities.
Face off, corralled by Brookline, but lost off the skate of Gigi Hawkins. Skating with it is number 24 for Braintree, dumped into the corner. Corralled by Tebow, wraps it all the way around the boards. Long insert blocked, and a backhander almost snuck past, but quick reflexes from Aurora Charbonneau.
Well, Charbonneau finding her way to fall on at a tight angle, and she's been really good in these tight angle shots where she's had to make her way to the sides. But Braintree, again, their opportunities that haven't been easy. Brookline's been pushing them to the sides, and it's worked out for them.
To the back, a long insert redirected, but turned aside again by Charbonneau. They're trying to advance with it. Pice took it away for a second, but Braintree keeping up the advance. A shot, glove, save. Whoa, barely covered up in time by Aurora Charbonneau.
Aurora Charbonneau, she has a tendency not to cover it up. Ideally, a little bit of hesitation there, and Braintree, the Wasps, almost capitalized.
That one almost looked like she juggled it rather than choosing not to cover it up, because she's covered the puck up a number of times, especially in that first period where Braintree had more shots, but that time almost couldn't. And Brookline does get it out to the neutral zone, but Aveni dumps it back in. Someone lost their stick. Looks like it was a Braintree player. Brookline trying to move it out, and again taken in the neutral area by Aveni. Dumps it back in to the Brookline end. Less than 30 seconds to go here in the second. Wilson's outlet goes off the boards into the neutral zone. Again, chased down by Aveni. Aveni gets it through up to Chukas, who dumps it in. Along the back, Braintree wrestles it away, gets it back to McDonough. Long shot, deflects down right in front of the net. Kaliako almost had a shot, but it was just blocked. And that is how the second period will end. Our score at the end of 2, the Brookline Warriors 3 and the Braintree Womps 0. 2 second period goals for Brookline, one scored by Soo Jin Koo, assisted by Shayna Chin, and then Clara Tebow getting her second goal, assisted by Izzy Pice and Caitlin Wilson.
Well, Jesse, when Brookline have had the opportunities, they've been able to show extreme explosiveness in the open ice. They've been able to really make their way down quickly ever since they've been winning more in the middle of the ice. And the Warriors, just so many more opportunities in this half. They're able to weave their way through, and Braintree, when they haven't had defenders back, they've really struggled.
All right, we are in the second intermission now. Once again, I remind you, this is the annual Hockey Fights Cancer Night. So be sure to check out in the description section down below. There's a link to the official Venmo account of the Friends of BHS Girls Hockey Booster Club. If you send them a payment through Venmo with a payment caption that reads Hockey Fights Cancer, then they will take that money, they will donate it to the Hockey Fights Cancer Initiative through the American Cancer Society. Very important cause. You know, I think just about everybody who's been on this earth more than 5 seconds knows somebody, or at least knows somebody who has struggled with cancer. Is a pretty universal issue that we can all get behind. So get behind it tonight and send some money to the cause. Once again, down in the description section down below. But for now, second intermission, Brookline 3, Braintree 0. Alongside Sam Lowenstein, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. We'll be back with the third period of this game. Stay tuned. Hello again, everybody. Back on the mic, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan alongside Sam Lowenstein here at Warrior Ice Arena in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you the third and final period of tonight's high school varsity girls hockey contest between the Brookline High Warriors and the Braintree High Womps. Brookline with a fairly comfortable 3-0 lead through 2 periods, off 2 goals from Clara Tebow and 1 from Soo-Jin Koo. We got a couple more notes in the live chat from Barbara Jo Metzger saying, "Go Brookline," and "Hi Jesse from Grandma in Buffalo, New York." And from Joanna Fricky again, "When there's a lull, would someone please tell me what is a womp?" It sounds like a First Peoples word like wampum. I think it is one of those team names that is named after a Native American tribe originally, yes, to answer that question. But we are in the action here in the third period. Brookline getting on the attack here as Etta Reed launches it around the boards. And keeping it in the attack end. The Warriors keeping a sustained attack here, but not getting too many great shot chances. That attempt to clear blocked by Gigi Hawkins. Long insert deflects into the corner. Off the boards taken by Clara Tebow. Tebow couldn't get it around. Knocked back still along the boards, taken now by Selena Charbonneau. Sends it off the opposite end boards. Battling for it. The attempt to clear blocked again by Hawkins, but intercepted. But now Hawkins staying with it, but intercepted again as Braintree finally gets it out off the efforts from Catherine Freeman. Freeman racing with it the other way. Coming around the back. Pass not there. Intercepted by Tebow. Tebow sends it up. Looking for, that is Soo-Jin Koo. Koo gets walled into the corner by Bridget Walsh. And now it's sent around the boards by Braintree, knocked back by Caitlin Wilson. The attempted clear from Jenna Capadona sends it ultimately out to the boards after a couple deflections. Chased down now by Shayna Chin. Chin around the back, off the boards, misses. Taking back a shot blocked. Brookline trying to clear it out. They do get it out to the Braintree end. Chased down now by Walsh. Walsh skating through the neutral area with it. Gains the blue line. Cuts back. Pass. Oh no, a shot saved by Aurora Charbonneau, and they just barely couldn't get the putback there. Pass now intercepted by Soo-Jin Koo, who's going to send a long one down, and just wide of the net. That'll be icing.
Well, there for Brookline, getting a little bit pressed in their own end. Braintree controlling the center, and it almost seemed like a lot of the battles for the puck happened more to Brookline's side of center ice than Braintree's, and that correlated to the Womps being able to create offensive pressure.
Pass goes back. Aveni long insert wide of the net. Wrestled away by Caroline Hughes. Trying to get it up. Emma Lurie gets it out to the neutral zone where it's corralled by Amelia Aveni. Slides it across. Now a pass up the line for number 17, Stella Chukas. Sent down to the back boards. Deflected along. Jordan Gifford now with it. Sends it around the corner. Skating with it was Emma Lurie, but knocked back by Braintree. Corralled by Brookline again. Cleared out to the neutral zone. Now Aveni passes it back. Another long pass misses Stella Chukas that time. Rosie Zucker sends it off the boards for Brookline. Trying to battle up with it was Selena Charbonneau, but it's knocked back and forth through the neutral area. Dumped in by Chukas. Oops. Oops. Oh, Brookline a little clumsy there, but lucky to not allow any goals as they do get it out to the neutral zone. Couple favorable deflections for Brookline, and now it's corralled by Izzy Pice. Does get it into the attack end, but taken immediately by the Womps. Trying to take advantage of a defensive line change for Brookline. Charging in Freeman. Shot saved by Charbonneau. Along the back. Freeman staying with it. Tries to jam one in, but Charbonneau walls her off again. It was kicked, but recovered by Selena Charbonneau. Taking it the other way. Charging in. Into the corner. Passes back to Pice. Pice, long shot saved by Sienna Cadigan. Wrapped around the boards by the Womps. Gets past Hawkins down to the Brookline end. Chased down now by Etta Reed, wrapped around the boards for Selena Charbonneau. Poke check knocks that one away. But Brookline recovers around the boards. Charbonneau again. Staying with it. Taking it around the back and sending it around for Thibault. Thibault long. Clear out to the neutral zone. Taken back by the Womps. Walsh sends it across. Finds a target. Charging in 3-on-2. That one chopped down by the hand, and Charbonneau had to lay out to cover that one up after the initial stop.
Well, there, Aurora Charbonneau had to deal with an awkward ankle. Kind of came up on her for a second, then nearly got away, but she's able to get to it. And Brookline here under some offensive pressure coming from the Womps. It's been a slow start for the Warriors here in the third period.
And this face-off, Brookline trying to get it out. It's sent right back, but wide off the deflection. Brookline trying to move it along the boards. Battle. Kaliako comes out with it, dumps it into the corner. Caitlin Wilson giving chase, sends it off the board. Sujin Koo, nice touch pass to Chin. Chin racing across the blue line, flanked by Cessity. Turns around and gets the defender off her skates. A long shot from Caitlin Wilson, turned aside by Cadigan. Attempted clear, stopped by Wilson, sent around the back to the opposite side corner there. Battling along the boards, Cessity trying to keep it. Pass back, misses Katie O'Connor, and it's going to go back to the Brookline end where it's chased down by Chin. Chin patiently waiting for things to open up. Now lifts a pass out to Koo. Koo barely keeping track of the puck and now lost it across the blue line. Braintree trying to take advantage of the defensive line change, but Izzy Pice, fresh off the bench, interrupted that one there. Now Cessity dumps it in as Brookline finishes a forward line change. Aveni wraps it around the boards, disrupted by Gifford, and Selena Charbonneau sends it around the back. Aveni blocked by Charbonneau, but ricochets over to Freeman. Freeman, long pass, misses everybody. I believe that'll be icing.
Well, there, that one was Braintree trying to get it out of their own end. Brookline controlling a little bit more the momentum here in the last minute or so as they're just trying to get some control. Up 3-0 against the Womps. They've been working it from side to side pretty well.
Face off won by Brookline. Long insert from Gifford is saved by Cadigan.
And the Warriors in this third period, they've been relying on those long shots, primarily coming from the left, as Gifford rifling that one there. And that was really their game plan. That's been their game plan.
And it stays their game plan with another long shot, but they couldn't get a putback chance off of it. Gifford blocks the clear, gets it up to Thibault. Shot goes high. Thibault so close to a hat trick on that one. Sent around the back. Deflects to the corner. Charbonneau. Pass. Pice. Shots blocked. Puck staying in the slot. Another shot from Pice blocked again. Skating with it, Walsh after a nice block on that second shot by Pice. Walsh takes it across the blue herself. Poke check by Charbonneau, but Walsh recovers it as Braintree commits to a line change. Around the back. Skating with it is Charbonneau. Charbonneau skating with speed across the blue line, approaching, shot saved by Cadigan. And we do have...
Cadigan's been really busy in the last minute or so. Brookline have been quick on those counterattack chances. As I was saying in that last thing, Jesse, Brookline, when Braintree, the Womps have been compact in their defense, kind of like what you said with the 2-3 zone, Brookline's had to rely on those long shots, but it hasn't been their primary attack.
That one goes wide. And a scrum for the puck. Does get out to the neutral zone. Reed pushes it back the other way, taken by Aveni. Aveni, long pass, finds a target, disrupted by Koo. Koo muscles it through across the blue line. Koo charging in, pass, Cessity. Oh, couldn't get it past Cadigan, but it stays live. And just barely kept away from the net by Braintree. Now Chin approaching with it again. Chin weaving around, pass, Cessity lost it in her skates. They're trying to jam it in, but it just missed wide of the net. Cessity wraps it around the back to Hawkins. Hawkins insert blocked. Goes into the corner. Battling for it. Cessity wins it, but the pass misses Chin. Taken now by Aveni. Off the boards. Reed couldn't quite block it at the blue line. Cessity dumps it back in as Brookline commits to a line change. Cessity taking advantage, and saved by Cadigan again. Almost a disastrous giveaway by the Braintree defense. As instead this long pass will go for icing. And we do have another note in the live chat. JP providing some answers on an earlier question from Joanna Fricky, saying that the Wamps refers to the Wampanoag tribe of the South Shore. 6:48 on the clock here in the third. Face-off won by Brookline. Wilson insert blocked. O'Connor fighting for the puck as they go sliding into the boards. Braintree had it for a second, disrupted, sent off the boards by Tebow, corralled now by Walsh. Walsh, long pass, skips past everybody, slides all the way down to the net. Where, Charbonneau couldn't quite cover it up. She's had problems with that, and now it's dangling in front of the net. Save, and another save for Aurora Charbonneau as they start pushing and shoving around the crease.
Aurora Charbonneau laying out to grab it. A near disastrous play. As she has had a couple where she's been unable to cover it up, but she's always made a way for it. She's been so good controlling those angles.
6:21 on the clock here in the third. Still 3-0, no score in this third period as of yet. Off the face-off, Brookline trying to push up with it, but blocked along the boards by Braintree. That shot redirected wide of the net. Now the Warriors trying to work it up, but it's knocked away, taken back, but turned aside. Staying with it is number 4, Graziano. Passes it back to the point. Long shot knocked down in front of the net, but nobody there to corral it. Taken instead by Pice. Pice, pass, redirected off the skates. Slightly moved forward by Tebow, but taken back by Braintree. I think it's Gibbons. Gibbons shot saved by Charbonneau. Rebound by Selena Charbonneau. Charbonneau trying to skate with it, but it's knocked away. Recovered instead by Pice. Try to pass as the players' skates got tangled up and they both went flying. Sent off the boards by Brookline, finds Tebow. Tebow dumps it in as Brookline commits to a full change here. Along the back, Braintree skating with it now. Through the neutral area, Walsh picking up speed. Charging into the corner, pass, nobody there. It's blocked by the Brookline defense. Out to the near side boards. And now they get it out to the neutral zone. This is Hughes across the blue line. Puck slides away and cleared out by Braintree. Zucker with the puck. Backhand pass gets up to Schlager, who sends it across to Hughes. Back to Gifford. Gifford lost the puck, corralled by Hughes, but taken away from behind. But then the double team with Hughes and Lurie knocks it loose. Braintree trying to stay with it as they dump it into the Brookline end, and they commit to a full change. Gifford skating out with it, lost it, pushed across to the neutral zone and right up to Gifford. Gifford across the blue line and knocked away by Aveni. Now Gibbons, pass out of reach for Freeman, and that's going to be icing.
Well, Braintree have had a couple of these icing calls where they haven't really been deliberately trying to ice it and reset. They've hit it cross ice, and it's just missed the wall. But continuously, Brookline has applied enough pressure to keep it at 3-0, even without their offense being as explosive as the Warriors was in the second. Brookline's just been able to really have this calm sense of a lead in the third.
Sent around the back now by Koo. Off the boards by Braintree, corralled by Chin. Chin dumps it into the corner. Around the back, Aveni, poke check by Koo. Several scrumming for it. It's wrapped around. Hawkins dumps it back in. Around the back, Cessity, pass back Koo, shot wide of the net. Around into the neutral zone, it's taken by Reed. Reed, pass up, knocked away by McDonough. Corralled by Reed again, sent up the line, into the Braintree end, taken by Gibbons. Gibbons, pass up, gets away from Donnelly, taken instead by Brookline. That's Hawkins, sends it up. Weaving with it was Koo, but too many defenders in there. Braintree sending it up the line. That's Joyce. Joyce taking it down to the corner. Poke check by Pice, takes it away. Pice weaving through the neutral zone. Pass to Tebow. Tebow gains the blue, but it's knocked loose by Braintree. McDonough lost her footing, but pushes it along the back. Pice giving chase. Scrumming along the boards for it. Knocked loose, but knocked back by Hawkins into open space. And whoa, we got a penalty, our first penalty, as Pice's stick got knocked out of her hands. And so we're gonna have our first player into the box. Wait, I think, is this gonna go against Pice, actually? Yes, it is. This is gonna be a power play for Braintree. I didn't quite see, it was slightly away from the puck. I don't know if you saw anything, Sam, but maybe Pice was pushing back after her stick got knocked out of her hands. I don't know.
It looked to me that Amelia Avani pushed Izzy Pice, but referees rule it the other way. Definitely a lot of pushing and shoving between the two.
Well, now we'll have our first power play of the day for Braintree here in the closing minutes. Walsh from the point, a one-timer is in. Braintree ends the shutout off the one-timer goal from Catherine Freeman, assisted by Bridget Walsh.
Catherine Freeman in a good offensive position on the right side, able to hit a slap shot, rifling it into the bottom left corner before Aurora Charbonneau could react. She's been so strong today in goal for Brookline, but Warriors, a little bit of a wake-up call for them, you gotta think.
Well, that immediately puts an end to the penalty against Pice with just over 2 minutes to go. That makes it a 2-goal game, so you know Brookline would like to get an insurance goal as Koo lost track of the puck there. Knocked back to the neutral zone where Chin has to wait for her line mates to come back. Passes it back to O'Connor. O'Connor sends it up the line, deflects right to Chin, who gets tripped, and now Brookline will go on the power play. And so we follow up one power play with another. And boy, 2 penalties in the last 2.5 minutes of the game makes for some interesting power play times, because obviously this is going to be a 2-minute minor served by the Braintree player here with just under 2 minutes to go. So if there's no goals scored, she's going to be in the box for the rest of the game.
Man, Judge, this is just a killer for Braintree. The worst possible time right after they got a goal to be on the shorthand.
Now Tebow touches that one up to Charbonneau. Selena Charbonneau lost control, but it's knocked back to Tebow. Tebow pushes it off the back end to herself. Around the back, sends it around the boards. O'Connor. O'Connor tries to pass, deflects back. Hawkins, long shot, saved by Cadigan.
A good shot there from Gigi Hawkins. She's been taking a lot of long shots for Brookline. One of the main players taking those shots for the Warriors. And you got to think, if you're Brookline, they have multiple options. They can both pass it around on the power play.
As that one just deflected away, and a secondary shot saved by Cadigan. O'Connor into the corner, pass through traffic, intercepted by Braintree. Braintree trying to take it the other way on the shorthand. Trying to advance is Gibbons. Gibbons pass deflected into open space where Walsh takes it. Long shot saved by Aurora Charbonneau. O'Connor, pass goes off the back of Hughes' skates. Pushed forward as we're now down to the last minute of this game. Pass across finds its target. Hughes pushes it forward. Selena Charbonneau by herself as Brookline makes a line change. Charbonneau trying to redirect it off the boards. Gifford's shot is blocked by the Braintree defense, and again With just under 40 seconds left, they're going to try a shorthanded advance. Brookline's got the numbers as Gifford tries to move it along the back. Into the corner it goes. Wilson moves it along to Koo. Touch pass misses Chin. Wrestled loose by Braintree again. Battling along the boards. And we've got another whistle. We got another penalty here with just 14.5 seconds left. I think they are calling this for a cross-check on Jordan Gifford. So this will now be a 4-on-4 for the last 14.5 seconds of this game.
But this will not make a big difference. Assuming Brookline can hold on, all they would need to do is just play consistently. It's a substitution now.
Yeah, some kind of confusion over substitutions there. This one sent into the corner. Brookline trying to clear it along the boards. And a stick goes flying as it is forced out to the neutral zone. Koo skating with it, blocked. 3, 2, 1. One last long shot. And that is your game. The Brookline Warriors victorious in Hockey Fights Cancer Night as they defeat the Braintree Womps 3-1.
Well, Jesse, it seemed that Brookline just controlled the momentum in this game at the beginning. Braintree played well in the first period, seemed that they were going to have the upper hand, and then Clara Tebow scored off a redirect and deflection at the end of the period. Brookline went up 1-0. They got 2 quick goals in succession during the second, where the Warriors had a lot of periods where they were just dominant. They won the puck in the center ice. And then the third, the Warriors giving up a goal, but they really just controlled the game, Jesse. And it seemed that Brookline was always one step ahead of the Braintree Womps.
Brookline improves to 8-5 on the season with this victory as Braintree falls to 2-9-1. And like you mentioned, Sam, 2 goals from Clara Tebow leading the way, 1 in each of the first 2 periods, 1 goal from Soojin Koo. The goals from Tebow, the first one assisted by Jordan Gifford and Caroline Hughes. The second Tebow goal assisted by Izzy Pice and Caitlin Wilson. Soojin Koo's goal assisted by Shayna Chin. Not sure who got the secondary assist. That's one I'm going to check back the film for later tonight. But Brookline able to honor the cause in the fight against cancer and honoring the Charbonneau family as Aurora Charbonneau gets the win in net and Brookline comes away with the win. Well, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, everybody. Alongside Sam Lowenstein, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Remember, if you enjoyed this broadcast, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming sports live streams. We still got a few more games for this Brookline High girls hockey team this regular season, so be sure to stay tuned for those. Subscribing can help. Thank you to all those who brought the good vibes in the live chat today. If you'd like to say anything after the live stream is concluded, you can say it in the comment section down below. And importantly, go down to the description section below this video where you can find the link to the official Venmo account of the Friends of BHS Girls Hockey Booster Club. If you send them a payment, today or tomorrow, with the payment caption Hockey Fights Cancer, they will donate that money to the American Cancer Society as part of the Hockey Fights Cancer initiative. Great cause to fight for. Be sure to get in there and donate some money. But for this live stream here, that's going to do it. Final score, Brookline 3, Braintree 1. Alongside Sam Lowenstein, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan here at Warrior Ice Arena in Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.